The men who would have treated me the way I wanted to be treated, I didn't want. That's just the honest truth. Most of us have met good people. That's what y'all really need to start talking more about online instead of who don't do what and what you can't get. You've met good people. Stop it.
Yo, what's good, baby? This your boy Flint Flossie in the building. And I must say, I gotta give credit to this woman I'm about to play in this clip right here. It caught my attention because this woman's honesty is a reminder of how important it is to be introspective. You feel me? When you have the ability to look deep down inside of yourself, you know, you could look in the mirror and be like, yo, what could I have done in this situation? What's up with me? You know, you won't be as angry at the world. You won't feel as hopeless because you'll feel like you have more control over what's happening in your life, even in relationships. So yeah, I think it's always good to hear this type of messaging, especially coming from a woman in a time where there's so much toxicity on social media. You know, you hear so much bashing. I'm always coming across tirades about men being trash and broke and no good. And I'm like, yo, what in the Scrooge McDuck is this toxic malarkey in the air?
The men who would have treated me the way I wanted to be treated, I didn't want. That's just the honest truth, right? And if more people would just be honest about the fact that they have met good people, they have met solid people who would have been great partners in a relationship, but for whatever reason, it was just something about that person you just couldn't get with, and that's the reason why you didn't move forward. Most of us have met good people. That's what y'all really need to start talking more about online instead of who don't do what and what you can't get. You've met good people. Stop it. All right. And if you haven't, it's definitely something wrong with you. It's definitely something wrong with you. You are the problem if you've never met a good man. You've never met a good woman. You just didn't want them. You just didn't want them. Just keep it a buck. You just didn't want them. And for whatever reason it was that you didn't want them is your business, but you didn't want them, but you did meet them. You did. Stop it. Right? Like, I never get jealous when I see women get online and show the stuff that they man doing for them, because I look at said man and I know if I was put in the position for said man, I wouldn't have wanted him. I wouldn't have wanted him. So it's no way for me to be jealous of what he's doing when I know that I would have passed on him. I would have passed on him. And that's just the truth. Most of the time, the people who gonna treat you right, you just don't be wanting them. And I don't know what it is to that, but that's a real thing. It's a real thing. I'm not exempt from it. I'm sure some men who done met me and they was like, dang, she's such a dope girl, da 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 da. But if for whatever reason they didn't like me, it is what it is. That's life. But we gotta stop sitting up here and acting like you never met good people. All right, you never met a good man, never met a good one. Yeah, you did. You just didn't want them.
Facts. Yo, I was talking to one of my homegirls the other day, right? And she was just telling me, she was like, yo, there's no good men out here. They're trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't put in effort. They all only want one thing. And you know, the word all, I use that word very sparingly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say majority, most, you know what I'm saying? But all is a strong word. Even when I talk about experiences I had with women, I'm not going to say all women are not the same. So when I hear, you know, when I heard it saying all men and all this, I'm like, no, all the men that you are attracted to. Because I proceeded to ask, I said, what about that one dude that was pursuing you? Because she had one guy pursuing her, you know what I'm saying? Like getting the flowers and all that. And she was like, you know, oh, he doesn't count. And I'm like, what do you mean? You said there's no good guys out there pursuing you. He's a guy and he's good, right? So what's wrong? You know? And then she proceeded to, you know, when a woman doesn't want to say something mean, but she doesn't want to say the truth. So she was like, you know, we weren't compatible, and you know, he's just that, you know. So the man was a bit on the shorter side, and she just didn't want to say she wasn't attracted to him because he was short. And if that's your preference, it's all good. That's you. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's entitled to their preference. I'm not saying you have to like that, but don't be out here spreading falsities like there's no good men pursuing you. Because you just speaking malarkey, poppycock. And you know what? What I'm really noticing is, I don't know if it's just the loud minority, but it's like, yo, it's seeming like a lot of women don't find majority of men attractive for whatever reason.
I have this issue where I find almost no men attractive. Like, it's really, really annoying because I speak to a lot of men, right? I'm very social. I love to talk. I find almost no one attractive. So, like, there's just, like, it just doesn't go anywhere, like, ever. I get asked on dates, I'm like, no, pass. And then when I do find someone attractive, I'm like, I'm obsessed with you. I need you. If I don't have you, I'm going to feel unwell. Like, I need them because it's so rare at this point that it, like, makes it extremely difficult. Or, like, even if they are attractive, like, even if, like, yeah, you're a pretty face, I just don't care to speak to them. Like, if I want to speak to someone, I will nonstop be thinking about, like, texting them or having a conversation with them. But it's so fucking rare. Like, it's so rare, and I just want to have a cute little fun crush and, like, whatever, but I can't even have a crush anymore because I'm just like, boring, like, not interested, no desire for it. I need to, like, go to the gym.
Well, damn. I mean, what do you say to that? I mean, what I don't know. That's, woo. Sound like a cold game in these streets. And you know, I've been seeing a lot of talk like this over the years, progressively more and more. This is a major factor why there's so many people that's single. That's why your boy here, when I was really in them streets, baking banana bread left and right, hopping in coochies like Super Mario be hopping in drains, man, ain't no way in the hell would I pursue something like that. No, hell no, man. Ain't no pleasing that. Point me into the direction of the chocolate lovers. Who loves the chocolate? Which woman wants a piece of the Cocoa Thundercat? You feel me? I go and appreciate it. That thing is crazy, man. But let me know what y'all think about all this. Always love hearing y'all thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out another video. Till next time, baby, I'm out.